In the shadowed reaches of the Balkan Massif, nature has carved a sanctuary for the impossible. Here the air is thin, the silence absolute, and the inhabitants ancient. This is Homo sapiens Nosferatu, popularly known as the vampire, a species that has traded the warmth of the sun for the cold immortality. But this longevity comes at a terrifying cost. To us, the sunrise is a herald of life. To the Strigoi vampire, it is a rain of fire. Their biology is fundamentally incompatible with the stars. Centuries of adaptation have refined their senses for the dark. Their skin, thin as parchment, is a sophisticated array of sensors, but it lacks one vital defense. In this lightless world, the Strigoi is king. But even a king must hide when the sky begins to burn. The sunlight that brings life to the rest of the world is a lethal poison to this creature. To understand why, we must look closer at the blood. Their fluid is not blood as we know it. It is a hyper-efficient oxygen carrier evolved for a world without air, but it is also their greatest weakness. This is not a burn. It is a catastrophic molecular breakdown. A single photon triggers a chain reaction that unzips their very DNA. For millennia, we told stories of monsters. We were wrong. We weren't looking at demons. We were looking at a tragic biological anomaly. And the truth is far more terrifying. To understand the vampire's frailty, we must first examine their strength. Their blood is not iron-based. Instead, it utilizes a cobalt-vanadium lattice. This crystalline biology allows for near-perfect energy efficiency. It is the reason they can survive for decades on a single feeding. But it is also a microscopic trap. When a UV photon hits this cobalt lattice, it doesn't just burn, it triggers a photocatalytic cascade. The very bonds that hold their bodies together simply unbind. To survive, they have turned to the earth. These primitive shrouds are not for warmth, but for shielding, impregnated with heavy minerals to block the lethal solar spectrum. In the absence of light, their world becomes a map of heat and vibration. They can hear the pulse of a field mouse from half a mile away. But this efficiency comes with a metabolic tax. Their body temperature is barely a degree above freezing. They are perpetually starving, perpetually cold. Humanity is their only food source, yet our very environment, our lights, our heat, our sun, is their executioner. They are the ultimate parasite, trapped by their host's world. The feeding process is surgical. They inject a specialized cocktail of anticoagulants and pre-digestive enzymes. They don't just drink blood, they refine it. When the prey is scarce or the light too persistent, they enter a state of suspended animation. They can wait for a century for the world to turn dark again. Hunger is a cruel master. After decades of torpor, the vampire is driven by a primitive, desperate biological imperative. It has found a source of heat. But in the modern world, light is everywhere. Even a handheld device carries enough UV intensity to trigger a catastrophic cellular collapse. Unlucky for him, it's already dawn and the sun is up. There is no escape. The cobalt lattice in its blood is now a chain reaction of molecular fire. The predator has become the fuel. In seconds, a creature that has lived for centuries is returned to the earth, not as a body, but as a fine mineral dust, the myth dissolved by the dawn. Nature leaves nothing to waste. Even the most terrifying of monsters is ultimately just another part of the cycle. Another file declassified. The Institute is watching. Subscribe to join the next expedition.